Hey guys, and welcome to the Working Money channel. So today I found some information kind of linking to the institutions in Wall Street and really kind of confirming that institutional money will pour in. And when it does, we will not know what hit us, guys. Let's start with Bakkt COO. So the crypto market is shifting. Institutions will enter. Bakkt gives status update, confirms the Adam White news as reported by Ethereum World News last week. Those familiar with the matter divulged that Adam White, Coinbase Institutional's head, had unexpectedly left the San Francisco-based startup to join Bakkt. And guys, if you do not know what Bakkt is, let's read it real quick. Bakkt, in August 2018, ICE announced the creation of a new company called Bakkt, which will aim to provide a federally regulated market for Bitcoin and other digital assets. The new company is working with a group of organizations, including Boston Consulting Group, Microsoft, and Starbucks, to create an integrated platform that enables consumers and institutions to buy, sell, store, and spend Bitcoin on a global network. The leaders of Bakkt also plan to offer Bitcoin-based 401ks and IRA services. So right now, we cannot retire with cryptocurrencies in our accounts. These are special registered accounts, and they are only meant for fiat and some, bonds, equities, stocks, what have you, everything that's regulated. Only financial products that are regulated are you able to use in your 401ks in the United States. Here it's RRSPs in Canada, but now they're looking for Bitcoin-based 401ks. So guys, they're really starting to take this seriously, and Bakkt is that organization trying to regulate the market federally in the United States. Now, I know some of you guys are new to the crypto space. Others of you already know this, so let's move on. I'm going to link all these articles in the description, guys, so if you want to read or research further, it wouldn't be a bad idea. So next up is Barry Silbert, and guys, I promise you this will all connect. Barry Silbert is the founder and CEO of Digital Currency Group, sitting at the epicenter of the Bitcoin and blockchain industry. DCG is a global enterprise that builds, supports, and invests in all companies all over the world. A pioneer in Bitcoin investing. Bitcoin established himself in 2012, only 6 years ago, but that is what is considered a pioneer in this business, guys. As one of the earliest and most active investors in the industry, in 2015, he founded DCG, and today DCG is one of the industry's most prolific investors, backing more than 120 companies in 30 countries around the world, including Coinbase, Ripple, BitPay, and Circle. So this guy's like a venture capital guy who invested in these companies early, and we know where these companies have gone since then, right? So Barry Silbert's got a lot of clout in this space, in the crypto space. I went on XRP chat, and just to find out a little bit more about what he said, I was trying to find quotes. So besides that, behind the scenes, infrastructure is being built, on-ramp, off-ramps, to enable Wall Street to access this asset class in ways that you cannot imagine. I'm trying to think of these ways, and I clearly can't imagine them. So predicting that a tidal wave of capital from asset managers around the world will make its way into the crypto markets in the next 12 to 24 months. And so, guys, this post was from May 2018, May 31st, 2018. This next post down here. So this person goes on to say, Barry Silbert, bad news first, Silbert firmly believes that the vast majority of cryptocurrencies are going to crash all the way down to zero. That's right, not a drop to the lower market value, not suffer a permanent correction over time, zero, nothing, worthless. He thinks there will be only one digital gold, only one privacy coin, one fast transaction coin, hint, hint. Unlike in other markets, he thinks that the results of crypto will be somewhat binary, succeed or fail completely. And guys, here's a tweet from Barry Silbert from back when we were all still in diapers, 2016, so long ago. Bitcoin, BTC equals digital gold. Ripple, XRP equals Swift 2.0. Ethereum Classic, gas for Internet of Things, Zcash, privacy transactions. And so Barry knows a thing or two, guys. And he clearly has picked some of his winners here in this tweet from 2016. And the reason I tell you all this is because of this podcast that I gotta say, the Modern Investor mentioned it in his video yesterday, and I had to take a listen. I had to look into what this was, and this is a great resource. Blockchain. So this podcast is from Laura Shin. Blockchain technology is about to transform every trust-based interaction of our lives, from financial services to identity, from healthcare to the Internet of Things. In this podcast, Laura Shin talks with industry pioneers across tech, financial services, healthcare, government, and other sectors about how the blockchain and cryptocurrency will open up new opportunities. And so she does this podcast, and this one was with Barry Silbert. And guys, for copyright reasons, I'm not going to actually play the podcast, but I did transcribe Barry Silbert's response here. And this is when he talks about cryptos coming into the institutional space. He says, despite the drop in prices, and by the way, this is just from this month, this podcast, despite the drop in prices and despite the drop in volumes this year, the level of engagement and the level of seriousness we see coming out of the Wall Street banks is at an all-time high. Okay, there are plenty of commentators that say Bitcoin's dead. There are plenty of commentators that say the bubble has burst and it's over. Hint, hint, like Dr. Doom. But behind the scenes, it's kind of full steam ahead right now. And what's pretty clear, and this is the most interesting thing he says, I think, in this whole podcast, what's pretty clear is nobody wants to be first, but everybody wants to be a really fast follower. Certainly nobody wants to be last. So guys, a really fast follower. This is why I keep saying, and you know, it's kind of half joking and half not, that whenever the price of XRP drops, now's the time to buy. Now's the time to buy. Now's the time to buy. Because when it doesn't drop anymore, this thing is going to be, and you know, we always use the analogy of it going to the moon. Is going to be a rocket ship. It's going to take off. It's going to be so fast. But guys, I think that this is more true than you think it's going to be. Once this happens, it's going to happen really, really fast. And in a blink of an eye, we're going to see prices explode. So I'm going to say it again in this video, guys. Now's the time to buy XRP. It's only hovering in the 40s right now. It wouldn't be a bad idea if you guys wanted to stock up. Something is going to break open that dam, and it's going to be very, very popular and very socially acceptable for a bank to be offering access to this asset class pretty quickly when that happens. When it does happen, I don't know, but when it does happen, it's going to happen very fast. So we don't want to get caught, guys. We want to have enough XRP right now in this downturn because, like Barry says, when it happens, it's going to happen fast. We are not going to have time to load up once all this occurs. And I think his timeline was looking into 2019. So within the next 12 months, we're going to see some big changes in Wall Street and the cryptocurrency space. But I want to hear what you guys think. Please subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Like the video if you like the content I'm providing. I always love hearing your comments. See you in the next one, guys.